Hello chat, I welcome you all to a new episode of Night Train. Now then... Alrighty, but let's spend any time together. Sorry, Hira really isn't feeling too well, she needs some rest. Don't worry, we'll just spend more time together tomorrow. Yeah. She pouts and shrugs. Well, it was fun, Natsuki, enjoyed chatting with you. Yeah, sure. That pause, what the fuck. With that, we've been packing up. You know, up for I enter the mall with me, I'm kinda bored. Sorry, I got plans. You too, Monika? Have a student council? Fine! She grows her arms into her side. Guess I'll go home then. Storms off. The meeting is only 30 minutes, something after that. Natsuki is nowhere in sight. Another time then. Shuts off! She gives me a small wave and heads out. See you tomorrow, Atazoth. I turn to leave. Step into the hallway and make my way downstairs towards the front entrance. Ugh! I stare forward, almost losing balance. A blonde-haired girl stumbles back, her arms wrapped tightly around her books. What a sprite! Damn. Sorry, are you okay? She smiles and tilts her head, her expression apologetic. No, that's my fault, I shouldn't pay attention. Still, I'm the one who should be apologizing. She holds out her hand. I'm Akemi Nakamura. I stare at her blankly. Oh, and your name is? Oh, right, sorry, my name is Atazoth Kuzuhara. It's a pleasure to meet you. I reach out and take her hand. Her grip is firm and her skin is cold. Pleasure's mine. You're new here? Yeah. I can tell, the school is pretty big and you look a little lost. You're looking for a club, you could give the Guardian Club a try. We don't have a very big group, but I'm sure I'll enjoy yourself. And goes blank. Actually, it's just me. Sorry, I'm already a member of. Look, I gotta go. If you have the chance, please stop by. It's the old greenhouse behind the school. I supposed to water plants, say, but when someone with work. Gives me another small wall hill. I stand there for a moment, staring at the empty space where she was just standing. What the hell was that? Who was that girl? She seemed friendly, but there was some way off about her. Maybe I should visit her in the garden. Or maybe I better not. Perhaps later. Right now I need to find Sarah. No fingerprints, no witnesses, and no leads. It's too early for this shit. The detective takes a sip of his coffee. He stares at the report, his face drawn and tired, and I just realized that my face will be drawn and tired if I don't switch my glasses. Slow day, detective. Major Kogure, I was informed you'd be joining us. Just checking in, making sure everything's running smoothly. He puts a hand on the detective's shoulder and squeezes it reassuringly. You get it under control, don't worry. We'll get the bastard, we always do. That's the spirit, detective. He smiles. But the body doesn't share your enthusiasm, I'm afraid. I'd like to introduce you to Detective Sato Hiroaki. He'll be hero. You're assigning him to my case. Indeed. This isn't a kid's game, Takeo. Last night I need some Tokyo hotshot showing up and throwing my investigation. Not to mention the chief will be... Chief Morishita is no longer in a position to influence her investigations. He leans in close. Besides, I've done my homework. I know how much of a hard worker you are. I'm sure you can make up for his shortcomings. Well then. Slam. A car pulls up and a tall tin man steps out. His hair is grey as a grey mass, his face is covered in stubble. He wears a suppressed suit as a tie, hangs loosely around his neck. You called for me, sir? Ah, Sato, just the man I wanted to see. My is Detective Tatsuo Ogata, your new partner. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Yeah, likewise. I apologize for arriving late, Inspector. Traffic was terrible on the way here. Quite understandable. I'll leave you two to get acquainted. You don't look like a cop. Really? Perhaps I should get a haircut then. That's what I mean, just, well, never mind. Alright, Mr. Hiroaki, let's get down to business. Please, Shashira is fine. Sure, whatever. So what do you think? Do you have any bright ideas? What kind of information have we gathered thus far? Murder victim Yutaka Takei. The victim's blood a strange color. Victim's body was found in an alley in a jumbled mess. His torso and skull were both completely shattered. A gruesome sight. Pieces of him appear to be missing. No sign of the victim's internal organs, nor his appendages. That's not good. No fingerprints, and the last witness to see Taki alive was his manager, who left approximately 30 minutes before the blackout. We're either dealing with one sick bastard or a group of psychos looking to make a statement. Either way, it's going to be a long night. I suppose I'll start by interviewing the manager. What? That's really fucking cool, I won't lie. Chances of this going well? 0%. Natsuki might need a friend. Yeah, let's try. Okay, but this is really fucking cool. I like that. Hey. Hey yourself. So bored. You could say that. Want to meet at the mall? You know, the invitation was only directed to the other girls. So you don't want to go? Well, since everyone else is busy, you can come along. But only if you buy me something. Alright. Meet me there in 5. Arrive at the mall and look around. Take you long enough. I see Natsuki standing, arms crossed. She waves at me. Well, come on then, we don't have all day. She walks into the first clothing store on the left. I have a feeling this is going to be a long day. Inside, the air is filled with sub-music and the sounds of idle chatter. Natsuki is already looking through her racks. Let's see. How about this? Do you think this would look good on me? Look up, they're confused. This shirt you did, what do you think? Would it look good on me? Please up a pink shirt and holds it in front of my face. Maybe. Whatever. Here, hold these for me while I try them on. Shows me several articles of clothing and disappears into the dressing room. I'm browsing through magazines when I hear the curtain to the dressing room being pulled over. So, what do you think? Oh, the shirt, you dumbass. Do you think it looks good or not? I look at the shirt. It's sliping and about it VR. Distant down the front. Yeah, I guess I like it. Great, you're buying. She snatches the clothes from my hands, strutting back into the dressing room. I sigh. I should have stayed home today. It's dark out. My house is a little ways down the street. I enter in the car and my phone begins to bounce. You pick up the supplies for tomorrow's club meeting? No. What? Why not? We need those poster materials and the markers and the colored pencils and the glue and the paper clips and the pens and erasers and the stickers and the banners and the... Alright, I get it. I'll pick them up. Begrudgingly, I take a left and look back towards the local drugstore. The streets are quiet and deserted, the only sun being the rest of the trees in the breeze. It's creepy to say the least. I shouldn't be out this late. If I was smart, I'd go home and lock the door. But I'm just paranoid about the whole time she's a little too quiet. I approach the storefront and hear the faint sound of an alarm in the distance. Something's not right. Hello? Why is it shot to bits? This small family-owned farm is on the corner of the street. There are several zombies parked out front. A few barricades blocking the road. The storefront window is shattered and there are bodies in military attire strewn across the sidewalk. What the hell happened here? I take a closer look. There's a soldier lying face down in dirt. Blood pooling from a gaping wound in his chest, so it looks like something ripped his heart out. Their bodies are horribly disfigured as well. The soldier is missing his hat, and lies with his neck twisted at an unnatural angle. The third is missing his limbs. The sight of it makes my stomach churn. It looks like some kind of massacre. I have to get out of here. I should. Russell. There's sun or something just beyond the barricade on the path leading off into the park. I swing my eyes trying to make out what it is. It's hard to tell. Maybe it's nothing. Russell. Father. It's moving. As my way to church, I decide to investigate. As I slowly approach the shadow of the figure, it was clearer. It's a girl. She has long flowing purple hair that cascades down her back. It's Yedrah. He's standing in the middle of the path. Her face pale and her eyes are unfocused. He's standing straight at, but she doesn't seem to see anything. Yedrah! Response. She still has a statue, body rich and tense. What are you doing out here? Sorry for my cries. No response. She just stands there unmoving. There's something off about her, but I can't quite put my finger on it. I shouldn't be doing this, but... I carefully approach her, place hand on her shoulder. Yedrah! Yeah! She lets out a high-pitched yelp and spins around, her eyes walled in panic. She takes a step back and stumbles over herself in the process. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. But what are you doing here? I just need to pick up a couple of things. Look, we gotta get out of here. You're leaving? Why? Something I don't know about just happened. There are dead soldiers everywhere, and, well, you should come with me. Smooth! Some of the things are really bad. Next time, I'll tell it like it's an atrocity. Your president looks back at the massacre before turning towards me with a blank expression. Okay. I blink, I'll seize it, and walking home. She keeps her gaze fixed straight ahead, not speaking. Her arms are locked behind her back and her hands making a fist. I can see her trembling ever so slightly. We reach her house. It's a quaint little two-story. Well, we're here. She doesn't look at me. Hey, are you okay? Some kind of off. I'm fine. I'm not buying it. I reach her and gently place her on her shoulder. Ah! She nearly jumps through her skin. Easy, it's okay, I'm going to Eriki. Right, sorry. See you tomorrow. Thank you. With that, she opens the door and quickly enters the house. It is unlockably into place, the door shuts. That was. We're done away from the house and been walking home. Chapter 3. Wednesday. You're late. I thought Tokyo was known for its punctuality. My apologies, that's what gives me a look. Over here, I'll fill you in on the details. Damage was caused by an electrical fire, faulty wiring apparently. The fire spread fairly quickly, it's a miracle no one was injured. I see. I'll look outside and examine a set of tire tracks. Any theories as to how the fire started? None yet. Well, these tire tracks, were they present the morning prior? Yes, a team of paramedics responded to the call. It was Fulham's around though, a prank call, so they left shortly after arriving. Oh, the clerk. Was he present when the fire broke out? He was home, sleeping. According to him, the pharmacy was closed last night. And we're sure the clerk's story checks out. Actually, we can't get a hold of him. Apparently, he didn't show up for work this morning. So there's no one to verify his whereabouts last night. Right. Just then a sleek black car pulls out outside the pharmacy, drives side door opens, and Sudi man steps out, a grim expression on his face. It's the major. Morning, gentlemen. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. What can we do for you, sir? Just doing my duties as a sole servant. Thirsty? He smiled just and fell out a correct tray of coffee cups. No thanks. With all due respect, this is the scene of a crime. The pharmacy was damaged by fire, which may have been deliberately set. Although that, the clerk, our only lead on this case, is never to be found. I'm aware. How do you know? I'm aware this was an unfortunate accident, a fluke. There is no crime. Now then, detective, please finish with the paperwork and return to headquarters immediately. I hired you to solve the blackout issue, not meddle in misdemeanors. You understand each other, Mr. Iraki? Yes, sir. Good, I'm glad you've come to an understanding. With that, the major turns and walks back to his car. See, what did I tell you? Just a case of arson, nothing to worry about over. One moment, where is the restroom? It's back here. Right behind the drugstore leads to a small garden where a small florist mixed with a scent of charred wood and ash. Oh, they cleaned up the soldiers. Nice. The grass is scorched and there are two sets of footprints in dirt, one smaller than the other, and one's footprints by the looks of it, or perhaps a child. The footprints much larger like that of a man's. It seems though someone else was here last night, but who? And why? And are these prints the ones for the clerk or someone else entirely? Like he steps down the path, the footsteps grow fainter. I cannot but smile. It seems the major is the one that's investigating this particular case. That makes it all the more interesting. Hey! The voice of Detective Ogata throws me out of my thoughts. What's all that? Why did you run off like that? Ah, sorry, I just needed some fresh air, that's all. That's all. Could you give me a ride to the nearest train station? Right now. Yes, if you would be so kind. I cannot speak. The bell rings, signaling the end of another school day. Getting my books right out the door. I haven't spoken to anyone about last night's events, not even Sarah. I figured it was just whatever, otherwise get her in trouble. I decided to put the whole ordeal behind me. It's not worth thinking out anyway. And then the letters comes here on sitting at their respective desks, writing fit out everybody's relaxing. What about the supplies? Hello? Atazoth, glad you could make it. Come on in, take a seat. She smiles and motions towards the chair. Hey guys. Gals. I smile, trying to hide my apprehension. You're late. Yeah, well, sorry. Sorry isn't going to cut it. She glares at me. That's enough, Natsuki. Now let's get started. As I'm sure you all know, this coming Monday will be our annual school festival. Yep, it's gonna be a blast. It's not my thing, but whatever. I'm still working on my poem, I'm afraid. I'll let you know more details once we finalize everything, but for now, this just adds up. Everyone feel free to continue enjoying the rest of the club time. Great, another week of awkward tension for small talk. Excuse me. Could I read something to everyone? Oh, like what? It's a short story about a group of friends who are trapped on a spaceship. Among Us! Among Us! Among Us! And one of them turns out to be a shapeshift alien who's been slowly poisoning the others. But they don't find out until it's too late, and... Hey, you wrote a horror story? Yes, that's right. Oh, that sounds so cool. I wanna hear it too. Oh, sure, but when are you supposed to write poems? Besides, when does end up rambling going away off topic? Somebody does he stick to a plan? I do not like Natsuki in this mod. What? I guess you're right. No, that's fine, Yuri. Go ahead. But, don't worry, we can sort our poems afterwards. Okay, here goes. A short while Yuri finished reading your story, then claps. Thank you, so very good, I know, but... No way, that was great. I love horror, but usually the main character is so whiny and annoying, makes me want to barf. Not this guy though, he was a real stand-up guy, you know, unlike spineless over here. Excuse me? You can handle that and go back to watching Sailor Moon or whatever. What? Anyway, thanks for sharing, Graham. Looking forward to reading the rest of the story. Thank you, Natsuki, that means a lot. I'm just curious how the story will end. I'm Atazoth. So I don't think you're the target audience for my work. But if you want to try reading a horror novel, I'd be happy to recommend some that are very engaging for people who are scared of the genre. So we're going to read poems, or... Alright, let's move on to the actual poetry. I want to start. Oh, we cannot pick Yuri. That's interesting. Why? Well, as always, we are picking Sayori. Sorry, this should be good. Another the poem. Her, a figure clothed in mystery and grace, a tapestry of words, a subtle art. But eyes are as this pools where the secrets lie in wait. A veil that keeps me at an arm's reach, and lines so paint the depth of her eye take, with ink reveal a lone figure. Yeah, this ain't a subtle art, buddy. Oh, you wrote a poem for me. I love it. Come on, Saru. You're not that dumb. Come on. I know the hard to tolerate, so what you do. Thanks, Hansa. A little sad though, is something bothering you? Maybe if you want to talk, are you okay? It's not my line. Okay, well, if you say so. Oh, I almost forgot, here's mine. Oh. Oh, this is a secret message. As I saw my own reflection, she smiled back. I need to know that if I continue to pretend, does that make it real? Or if I could make him remember? Food, in the morning light the kitchen hums. A culinary symphony of pots and pans. Breakfast dance begins, a tasty circus begins. The aroma of fresh coffee fills the air, warm sunlight dances without a care. At a chair untouched breakfast for on a silent space, a world of thoughts and their fine. So, DELA, Dallas. D-E-L. Della. Dallas make. Dallas make. What? What the fuck? What? Am I stupid? Dallas make. Dallas make. DLC VM Giba Abiva sailed. A Jammyst. Oh no, I don't know what's the meaning. Hey, what's so funny? Nothing, just remind you of the old days. This was so like you, Sarah. Hey, stop it, you're embarrassing me. Okay, so I did enjoy reading it. Thanks, Atazoth. This is my big hug. I'm so confused. Natsuki. Well, let's just get this over with. Okay. You sound so depressed. Look, I'm not trying to be a jerk, alright? You should take better care of yourself, you know? Sorry. Another my poem. Oh, what do you think? Are you some sort of closet romantic? Have a crush on someone? It's totally easy me. Honestly, I should have expected this from you. You're a total nerd after all. Hey, come on now. At least it's not totally awful. For a dork, I mean. I'll give you a B-. Oh, come on, a B+ at least. No, B-. Alright, I'll accept that. Whatever. My turn. Sit back and prepare to have your mind blown. She clears her throat, preparing to read. Why do I feel a sense of impending doom? It is shaped like a diamond. Diamond. Annoyance. Irritating. Frustrating. Disturbing. Grating. Perturbing. Aggravation. Displeasure. Bother. Awkward. Rude. Atazoth. So, what do you think? I stared blankly. Why is my name written at the bottom? Obviously, it's to remind you that you're a dick. I appreciate the honesty. That's sarcasm. Oh. Anyway, the rest of the poem was about how annoying you are, see? What did we even do? We literally went up to the mall with her yesterday. Natsuki goes on to explain the ins and outs of how my existence bothers her, which I take with stride, or at least at an attempt at grace, when she move on to other things. Hello there, stranger. Hey, Monika. We paused for a moment for burst in laughter. Sorry, we just couldn't keep a straight face. No, I'm done, really. So what have you got for me? Read over the poem several times trying to understand it. Was unorthodox, to say the least. Well, what do you think? You might unsure of what to make of the poem. Honestly, I find I like yours the best. No, I thought it was kind of sullen. No, well, thank you. If you're curious, it's Shakespeare and sonnet. The Middle English thing was pretty difficult to write. Actually, so I did okay. I have to admit, it was definitely a change of pace, not quite what I'm used to, but I think it's good to occasionally mix things up. Thanks. You're right, variety is the spice of life. So, are you a fan of Shakespeare? What? Me? Well, who isn't? His plays are a classic after all. Especially his tragedies. You know the whole boy meets girl, boy falls in love, boy loses girl tragically thing? Interesting taste. I'm just saying there's a certain appeal to a love story that ends in tragedy. Wouldn't you agree? She inches closer to me, quite smaller flips. Wait a second. Those back silent hands in the air. Just a joke, don't worry, Atazoth. Okay, so to choose, which play would you say is our favorite, anyway? No, come on, Atazoth, that's personal. But since that's so nice, I'll tell you. It's a difficult, but I'd have to say Othello. Othello, huh? Can't say I read that one. Oh, beware, my lord, of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster which doth mock the meat it feeds on. That's... I go with the main antagonist, a rather cunning fellow. Honestly, he's always served as kind of an inspiration to me. Oh, verily. Inspiration, huh? Gotcha. You said you never read it before, and yet you seem to know exactly what I'm talking about. Never read it, but of course I know who Iago is. Oh, I don't condone his actions, of course, motivations and the way he goes all things are, well, it's fascinating, to say the least. Now don't look at me like that, it's not all bad, you know. Just like they say, you have to give the devil his due. Wow. Just, wow. Yeah, well, I guess you could say I'm full of surprises. Few things that are more pressing matters than literary debate. What about Yedrah, still that? I'd love to hear it if you don't mind. I know the paper trying not to show nervous I am. Oh, this is rather good. That is where it is come from. I'm impressed. This is the best one yet. Really? Thinking back to last time, I wonder how much of it was real and how much of it was figment of my imagination. I'd weigh the memories enough to make me sure. I could say that I was inspired by something I saw last night. Something you soon. Don't tell. She's closer. I inspired with curiosity. So last night after going home, I went out to get some stuff for Sarah. Should I be telling her all this? On the way there, I saw a girl standing in the middle of the road. Well, actually, that's not quite right. I mean, there was a massacre in front of my local pharmacy. How then? I looked up on the news and apparently there was an electrical fire, though it doesn't really explain what I saw. There was gas. No. Gas doesn't tear people to shreds. There are corpses everywhere just strewn across the ground, Sarah torn limb from limb, sad that their heads removed. There was blood everywhere. It was like something straight out of a horror movie. Anything else? I'm sorry. The expression turns stern as tear. Doing me rather fierce, so I feel like short random response. Did you see anything else last night? I hesitate. I've never seen her look like this. Eyes of answer me. She takes my hand, squeezes it. Her voice is firm but gentle. Her eyes meet mine. I believe we should trust Monika. And not slowly, I don't know what it is, but I feel like I can trust her. Take a deep breath, I continue. It looks like Yuri was there. But after speaking with her, I'm not so sure anymore. What did she look like? What? What kind of a question is that? She looks just like how she always does. I passed from my promise to Monika. I haven't told anyone about this. I figured it was best to keep this between us. The nice thing, Atazoth. Listen, I want you talking about what you saw last night with anyone, not with Sarah, not Natsuki, and definitely don't talk to her about it. I make myself clear. Yes? Good, glad we're on the same page. I return softly and says she sighs in relief. And don't worry, everything will be fine. I give thanks and Sarah on my hand. It feels comforting somehow. Thanks, that's good to hear. We are back to the address. And this is where we'll end it, lads and sissies. I hope you enjoyed. Press like, subscribe. I love you all. Bye bye.